For the time has come for us to stand on hallowed feet before our Creator and sing with earnest hearts of the divine glory that radiates from all the living inhabitants of His majestic creation. We have come to show them the true answer to their dismay. Lift your eyes and see whom it is that created you, and the love that made it all possible. Our strength is indeed in our joy. So let us dance before them with humble hearts, and our innocence radiating from within that holy sanctuary. We extend our hands toward those grasping for hope in a world bleak from its ruler's clear lack of love and compassion for the children of humanity. They stand on their thrones pretending to know the answers to the myriad of problems they created for themselves. Again, I say to you, division will not bring peace and war solves no problems. Truly, there is no answer to be found on the killing field of these blatantly errant decisions. We cannot find each other if we cannot locate our own hearts and act with mercy toward one another. In spite of all appearances, it is not an accident or mere coincidence that you find yourselves at odds with one another, but a clear sequence of choices that have led you all to these dire consequences. Right choice leads to right action, which clearly seems to be lacking among those making these fatal decisions that will ultimately lead to your own demise. It seems rather obvious that an intervention is in order before you push that self-destructive button. But it also seems the obvious outcome is not obvious to you, as humanity's fate weighs in the balance of your lack of self-control. What pride you take in your insolence against creation and its delicate balance. I've heard it said, life is about knowing which questions to ask. And I dare say, you all are clearly not asking the right ones, as the death toll escalates beyond your own comprehension. The enemy is not standing on either side of the line you have drawn in the sand, but in the heartless and therefore mindless leadership making these decisions for millions of innocent bystanders who have been given no choice but to suffer the consequences you have rendered for them. Woe to you for your blatant disrespect toward your own Creator, who you will beg for mercy at the end of this day. Indeed, a mercy that could not be found within your own vacant and abandoned hearts. I strongly suggest you reconsider your actions and sit in quiet reflection before signing agreements and casting lots for garments that do not belong to you. For I say to you, these garments and their occupants belong to your Creator, who always has the final say here, there, and everywhere in creation. I dare say the blind man needs to ask for the gift of sight before he falls into a hole too deep to crawl out of, and has no friend to lend him a hand, due to his blatant lack of mercy and consideration for his fellow man, woman, or child. Thank you, Father.